Your new assistants are all around you. Hello, it's a Wednesday. It's Marketing for Owners, the podcast with John Bart. That's me. And today's episode is sponsored by website101.co. Have you ever wondered how the professionals, how those that make money online do it? How do they get their websites made? How do they get all those leads? How do they do it? Who does it for them? How much does it cost? Why can't I do it? Well, the secret is they generally make the websites themselves. Do you think it's complicated? Go to website101.co, find out exactly how. Anyway, back to me. By the way, just to let you know, website101.co is my product. That's why it sponsors the show. It's my show, my product, my rules. We don't have normal sponsors on here because I've got stuff to tell you. I'm talking about assistants today. Help assistants, virtual assistants, personal assistants, whatever you want to call them. You need help. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, that you shouldn't be doing all this stuff yourself. There is much that you should not be doing. You shouldn't be opening your emails because you're going to get a lot of them. You shouldn't be doing your admin. You probably shouldn't be doing maybe editing the content on your blog. You should be doing the work that makes you the most money, that is to your unique ability. You are brilliant at something. Do that. The other stuff, get people to help. But you think to yourself, where can I get people? I can't afford them. I can't do this. I don't want someone in the Philippines. I don't want someone in India or in the other side of the world. There's people willing to do that work next door to you, just around the corner, if you're looking in the right place and doing it the right way. And people will work very, very, very little hours. This is December. What do? We buy Christmas presents. Far too many. We also buy loads of extra food, lots of extra drink, lots of extra chocolates and peanuts and things like that. And we haven't got any money. So we all want extra money. How about doing a bit of work for you? There are many people who in their normal work, say they're a student, they do writing. They've been at school for years. They're good at writing. They write. Why can't they write for you? Why can't they do that kind of stuff? Anything you can do, other people can do. So instead of thinking about, of course, you can outsource. You can outsource on Fiverr.com, on Freelancer.com, or on Upwork.com. Those are the three sites that I use and that my team use. But at the same time, in my Fire Protection business, all our staff are local. In Marketing for Owners, we are a disparate team spread around the world. But there's different ways of doing it. How we have at Fire Protection Online, we have part-time staff, we have full-time staff. You're thinking, how can I get staff? How about putting a little notice on the board in your local supermarket or in the corner shop or corner store or anywhere that has a notice board that will allow you? How about going to a local university or college and putting it on the board in the student union? There must be, students come out of college with huge loans. What's the alternative? Stacking shelves at night, working in a bar, working in a restaurant. How about sitting at their desk, doing work for you remotely, doing a couple of hours a day, 3 hours a week? How much do you think you're going to pay them? You decide. Pay the going rate. What happens if they don't work out? Replace them with someone else, but have rules. Now, when you interview someone, you can interview them by Skype, you can talk to them on the phone, you can meet up somewhere. Remember, if you're going to ask someone to come to your house for an interview, say if you're a man, you're going to ask a 19-year-old female student to come to your house. That's scary. Please remember things like that. Why not meet up at a Starbucks? Why not buy them a coffee? Why not meet up at their student union, the place or somewhere near where they found the ad? Okay, but when you're talking to them and explaining, now obviously you need to explain what the job is, but don't spend all that interview process talking about you, trying to sell your job to them. You are the prize. They read whatever you put on that ad and they voluntarily come to you. So don't waffle. don't talk around the houses. Don't keep on talking about you and about how wonderful the company is and what you plan to do. Try and find out what they can offer you, how they can help, why they would be good. Why do you want to employ them? You can say, of all the people I could pick, tell me 3 reasons why I should pick you. What will you offer? Another thing is, say, a scenario. Think of a scenario. I don't know, for instance, they are answering your emails for you. And don't worry, by the way, you're thinking, oh, what about personal emails? People answer other people's emails all over the world. Don't you worry. If you've got personal stuff, separate it from your business email address. My advice, okay? So, but say, for instance, you say you are away on holiday. You will be out of contact for 5 days. This person is answering the emails. An email comes in about some disaster emergency scenario. What would they do? See what they answer. Now, if they say, oh, gosh, I don't know, perhaps they're not the person for you, depending on what the job is. But if they make an effort to try and think on their feet, of course, they won't currently know really what to do, but if they try and make an effort to think on their feet and are clever and come up with an answer that makes sense, whether it works or not, you start to see that they have the right attitude. Now, I recommend when you're looking for someone, you look for 2 abilities: attitude and character. Now, lots of people can do stuff. Anyone can, so we're talking here about answering your emails. Anyone can open emails and answer emails. Easy, yeah? So, unless you want to give them a test, whether they can write, who knows? But how about character, attitude? That's what you're after. You want people who can grow with you, people who are prepared to learn. So if you're going to have them work for you for 1 hour a day, you want them to learn something. Are they prepared to learn that in their own time? What happens if you, in the future, want to up this to 2 hours? Will they be available? Is that what they're looking for? So ask pointed questions at them. Don't just keep talking about yourself, expecting them to go, oh, that's fantastic, I'd love to come and work for you. Of course they want to work for you, they want the money. You need someone brilliant, okay? They are everywhere. You can interview them any way you want. Go back to my previous episodes. Fly made me jump then. marketingforowners.com/podcast. If you go back to episode, I think 265, I think that's it. So just put 265 on the end. Then talked about various jobs that you should not be doing yourself. You should be getting others. So think about it. Remember, no more excuses. Remember, I don't like excuses. Okay. It is a Wednesday. On a Wednesday, I normally have a friendly follow where we pick someone on Twitter to have a look at, and we follow, we look at what they do on Twitter, we study how they interact with people, we look at the type of tweets they put out, how they mix it with their Instagram, we look at their Facebook. If they're good at Twitter, they're probably good at Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and generally they're likely to have a blog. Well, today, Danielle Laporte is the target of our interest. Danielle is fantastic. She's Canadian, I think. She's an author. She'd probably describe herself as an author, but she's very, very passionate. I think she would say she's introverted, but in her bio she says she seems like an extrovert, but she has programs. She's an inspiration to women, but don't give up, men. People like Danielle are just plain brilliant. Now, she has a couple of signature things. One is called the Fire Starter Sessions. I don't believe she's an arsonist, but the other one is her newer one, which is the Desire Map. I think that's right. But if you go to her site, It is at www.daniellelaporte, and it's got an E on the end of Laporte.com. But if you just Google Danielle Laporte, whatever spelling you put in, she's big enough for it to come up in a result. But follow her at Twitter. Her Twitter handle is at Danielle Laporte. Probably try and get in touch with her. Say, hey, Danielle, lovely. Like reading your tweets. Keep it up, thanks. You'd be amazed. She may tweet back. And then her followers will think, ooh, who's this she's tweeting to? See how this stuff works? Go for it. Let me know how you get on. I'll see you tomorrow.